Good afternoon, Accelerated 2. Let's talk about inequalities. Starting with inequality from graph. Okay, so I show the class this right at the end of class. So the cool thing is when you see the graph going this way and you see the end of the arrow is the inequality sign that you should use. And we're going to put the x here, and x is less than -1. So whatever way the arrow is facing, that's the inequality. That's the way the inequality sign should face. And so yeah, so it's like the tip of the arrow, straight in that direction. It's an open circle, so we want to not include the or equal to. We want to choose A. All right. So hopefully you get that. If it was a closed circle, we would choose the or equal to. It's funny. Close. All right, let's do this one. Some people got this one wrong. Okay. So the arrow is facing the other way. And so this is a greater than. This is greater than 2. And that's it. All right. Let's find a closed circle one here. Closed circle. Are these all open circles? Oh, closed circle. And so now this one is going to be or equal to, right? So we got and we have the arrow is going this way, so it's that x 0. So put the 0 on the side. Whatever the number is, that's what goes over here. X always goes over here, and we've talked about that. But now we have to put a line underneath because this is a filled in circle. X is greater than or equal to 0. D, final answer. Any questions? Okay. Post them in the traffic light problem if you have. It's not a problem. So now we want to graph this one. I'll just do my graph over here. So this says x is less than or equal to 4. What I do want to show you is that we do not have to put 0 in the middle of the number line. We can put 4 in the middle of the number line. You can put any number in the middle of a number line. It's just that when kids are younger, we do like to teach them that 0 is kind of a dividing number between the positives and the negatives. Okay, so x is less than or equal to 4, so I'm going to use a closed circle. And this inequality sign is showing me the direction with which to shade. So I'll shade that way. And that's it. So close that circle and shade this way. That's all you gotta do. And then of course, again, if it was not or equal to, I would have an open circle. Hopefully that's not too bad. Here is a good assignment though, a little bit more algebraic. Going to be substituting and interpreting, analyzing, whatever you say. So which of the s values satisfy the following inequality? 7 minus s over 2 greater than 3. Does 6 satisfy this inequality? Let's substitute and see. All right. I'm going to simplify on this side. 6 over 2 is 3. And then 7 minus 3 is 4. And bring down that 2. 4 is greater than 2. That's true. So that means, since this is true, that 6 satisfies the inequality. Let's see if 8 satisfies the inequality. 7 minus 8 over 2. I'm not having a good feeling about this. 8 over 2 is 4. Okay. All right. It's okay. It does satisfy the inequality. But how about 10? I really don't think that this one is going to work. That's 2. And 2 greater than 2. If it had said or equal to, it would be true. But it is not true because it does not say or equal to, and 2 is not greater than 2. All right, I don't think we really have to do another one. Just have to substitute, use order of operations, and then interpret your result. But we might need to do a couple of these, okay? Well, maybe not. We'll see. So negative 7x is greater than 10. All right, we are going to divide both sides by negative 7. And as we said in class, when you divide by a negative number, the inequality sign flips. So we get negative 10 seconds. Final answer. Let's look at it. There you go. X is less than negative 10 seconds. And here, we have another one. This time we're not going to divide by a negative, but we are already dividing by a negative, right? So how do you undo that? You multiply by negative. I'm going to multiply by negative 8 over 1, multiply by negative 8 over 1, just negative 8. And so then the negative 8's cancel over here. But because I multiplied by a negative, that is also a flipper. And then negative 5 times negative 8 is, oh my gosh, it's positive 40, right? Two negatives. So x is less than or equal to 40. And that's what we see. That is what we see. Okay. Now I wonder why people got this one wrong. So it's really important just to notice that with one-step equations, you're either going to have division or multiplication. I guess you could also have addition and subtraction, but we can usually even do those in our head, right? But if we have division, then we multiply to solve. And then that would be 125. And the sign does not flip. But just to say, if I had 3x equals 15, this is multiplication. So we divide. I could even make it less than 15. You know, it works just like an equation, except for the flipping of that. Okay, so, you know, get used to that because if we can solve the one-step equations, then the multi-step equations, they're not going to be so bad. As long as we can simplify our expressions, which I know we will be able to. All right, you want to do one more? Last one. Don't need to do this one because we just did something just like it. Inequality signs flipping in this one. Okay, now how about this will be our final one. X take away 24 is greater than or equal to 9. Add 24. Add 24 because it's negative, and x is greater than or equal to 33. Final answer. All right, let everybody come into class with 100% or as many traffic light problems as you want, and I will see you there.